Petrotechnique has developed products and techniques to provide environmental solutions for land-based marine and aviation refueling. This video shows how a UPP-trained technical team handled the installation of the 3 different diameters of UPP Extra required for a harbour refueling installation in Galicia, northern Spain. Non-corroding UPP in high-density polyethylene was specified for the installation because the existing steel pipe, which had been wrapped and sleeved in PVC, had suffered saltwater corrosion and had leaked after only 5 years' service. Installation had to take place in ground with salt water present at all times. A guarantee of fuel tightness and zero environmental impact was demanded, since the fuel is pumped. The project had to be completed speedily and economically to fit in with the other construction operations on site. Much of the world's trade is still carried by sea. 70% of the Earth's surface is water, mostly in the oceans, and pollution by oil products can spread rapidly over long distances carried by tides and currents. Preventing such pollution is vital for the welfare of all who inhabit our planet. These are the 3 sizes of HDPE UPP Extra to be used. 6-inch 160mm to run from the quayside discharge point to the 400 cubic meter marine diesel storage tank still to be built. This large diameter will handle the high flows. Note the smooth bore, which gives excellent flow characteristics. Next, the 4-inch 110mm pipe to serve the 2 furthest trawler refueling points. Note the yellow nylon barrier layer. Lastly, the 3-inch 90mm pipe for the closest refueling point for smaller boats. Here too, the yellow barrier layer of UPP Extra is in evidence as a guarantee of UPP quality. The 4-inch and 3-inch sizes of UPP are extruded in 6-meter, 20-foot lengths and are crated for ease of delivery from Petrotechnique warehouse stocks. Specially produced for this contract, the 6-inch pipe has been delivered in 12-meter, 40-foot lengths. In all cases, polyethylene is around 6 times lighter in weight than the equivalent diameter of steel pipe. Specialist tools for UPP installation are supplied by Petrotechnique and comprise the clamp for straight pipe runs with a simple ratchet strapping mechanism and its easy bolt-on accessory for fitting 45-degree and 90-degree bends and tees. The combined cutter scraper will provide a square cut to the pipe and then remove surface oxidation prior to the weld. The familiar orange UPP welding set operates from mains electricity or generators and provides the 4 amp current for the welding socket via the welding cables. The trench, which will contain the UPP fuel pipe, is excavated and graded for its correct slope. A bed of pea shingle, or in this case sand, is laid to support the pipes in their final position. The pipes are laid in a trench in their approximate final positions and cut to length. Here the scraper is positioned for the first 50mm cut. And then repositioned for the second cut. to correspond to the 100 mm insertion depth of the welding socket. Fittings are abraded by hand using emery cloth. Prior to their assembly, pipe and fittings are degreased and made water-free by using acetone and a clean cloth or wipes. A wooden mallet is used to avoid damage to the HDPE fittings. The whole assembly is clamped up to prevent any movement during the weld. Here the insertion depth is marked on the pipe to indicate if there has been any movement during the welding operation. Pipe-to-pipe welds are made in the identical way. Three-inch and 4-inch UPP can also use the lighter weight standard clamps. 6-inch UPP is welded using a distinctly marked cable for smaller diameter pins and is connected to the same UPP welding set. Cable terminations are applied to the welding socket. Pushing the start button initiates the welding operation, which is fully automatic and compensated for ambient temperature. Everything is under software control. The green lamp shows the welding cycle is complete. When the 3-minute welding cycle is complete, the terminations may be removed and applied to the next weld, so the 20-minute cooling period is not interrupted. Here, a 90-degree elbow takes the 90 mm UPP to where the fuel dispenser hose reel will be installed for smaller craft. Where obstacles are found during the pipe laying, the natural flexibility of UPP allows the pipe to be easily adapted to the site circumstances. These long pipe runs are also snaked into curves to compensate for the thermal expansion or possible ground movement. Once positioned, backfill material is used to fully support the pipe. Prior to final backfilling, the pipeline is pressure tested for tightness. This test can be carried out hydrostatically or with air or an inert gas. Where the UPP has to pass through walls, such as here into the tank bund area, protective sleeves are used. Fuel-resistant mastic will provide a liquid-tight seal around the pipe. When completed, this installation will no longer depend on fuel deliveries by road. All fuel will arrive by sea, the same way it leaves. So, what has UPP contributed? Especially here, where the ground is saturated with salt water, UPP installation is safe, easy and practical. Time and cost are saved by the lightweight construction. Fully welded sections provide direct burial pipework with no joints and no risk of leakage. This whole UPP solution is designed, made and installed to the highest environmental standards, protecting people and nature alike. Water, a precious resource, often more valuable than oil. Let's work together to prevent pollution.